Sophia was on your left. What happened?
She was playing. And after communion, we prayed. I leaned down and I told her that.
So you were facing to your left, away from the killer. You never see him coming, you never see him go.
I need a break. I'm gonna stay here. Make my call. Or even if she doesn't, what she's going through. What's wrong?
His son sub isn't psychotic and he's not gonna go on a spree. He's too patient.
Okay, but what is he trying to accomplish?
I don't know.
Get them. I'm folding. I don't hear you approaching.
You always talk to yourself?
Good. If these machines were on, I definitely wouldn't hear you come up behind me.
Jake Moore, Providence PD.
Emily Prentice. Great. Can you do that again?
Sure.
Okay. You come in through the back door, slash my throat, walk out. There's no cameras inside or outside of the building.
Same is true for all the crime scenes.
Which means you're smart enough to plan for that in your attacks.
But careless enough to drop a knife 10 feet after I cut you.
But you didn't leave any fingerprints.
You did that at all 3 crime scenes.
Mass murderers and spree killers, they often fetishize their weapons, but this guy discards his. Why?
He can get a new knife anytime he wants. Carried easy on the Navy stairs.
Could be a scare tactic.
How so?
Americans typically are more terrified by the presence of a knife than a gun. Most rape victims, for instance, they're more likely to scream out for help if they see a gun, whereas they'll comply if they see a blade. So, victimology and murder weapon are important to this guy. What does that leave? What is he attacking?
The crime scene itself. Did you see the sign outside when this place was established?
1967.
The same as the restaurant, second generation Italian. Everyone in the neighborhood eats there.
Casino Venus was built at the beginning of the last century. So each location has a history in this area.
So he wants to destroy landmarks, pieces of Providence's history.
That's why the random victims. He's making a point.
Probably the manifestation of a deep hatred for the city. He wants to scar the places everybody knows and goes to.
Look. Have a look at the other crime scenes. Why? Indulge me.
Yep.
Thank you.
10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10.
me need to join you some privacy, okay? Thank you for the tea. We want it. I know that's how that is. I was not like that. You should know what the first line is going to keep your power away. Producing your that's controlling all that by controlling the focus inside. Is he watching us? Maybe. So I think she noticed that this parent from us. It's possible the media could have been affected.
With arsonists about the hooping, this guy clearly knows. That's true. And this is directly falls the category system.
His victims are there only to achieve his goals. He can't even empathize with them. To him, they're just tools for him to use. No different than a can of gasoline in a match. Let's talk to their experience and their climate. Alright. I'll be sent.
Designed to create attention, just like a fire. Arsonists are often man-based. You need to make sure their first fire is burned out before they set it on.
Are these like that?
Yeah. I think I crushed a bunch of those taxi trucks. They're also highly disciplined and focused. The conditions aren't right. I'm sorry, I don't. Which actually makes this your lucky day. If you want to get something else, you said you're interested first. I have to go with somebody and give it to you now. In addition to his need to kill, he has self-control. He has a short cooling off period because he's enjoying what he's doing. This in turn feeds his ego and keeps him covering his tracks. This makes him even more dangerous. If he gets frustrated, encounters too many obstacles, or suffers a blow to his narcissistic ego, he could go on an all-out rampage.
Focus on time between jobs. Instead of working consistently, he is hunting at his next location.
And he's revisiting his old scenes. We recommend you... Yeah.
Phoenix crews are living in his house.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you get to the crime scene, we need you to canvass the crowd. Pay particular attention to onlookers who might be more interested in the scene itself.
Papa, we're playing a game. Do you want to play?
Jojo, I need you.
No, Papa. I can't play.
Jason will never control the media. They've let me cover the crime scene, which may distract the others. We can't. I need you on top of the press, making sure that they're focused on our goals and not the outside. Jojo.
Yes.
What happened? That was a stabber. Stabber? What stabber? No, What? That's not nice, please. Go ahead and look.
Hey, Rosie, I got a trail of blood here, but I haven't found the knife yet.
You ran away. See where it is.
Got it.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jorgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
We can't run this one. Ron, it's right on. It's gone. Sanon's leaving with us. Minimize his impact. Do not give him a name. We'll just encourage him to come. Am I making this your full access? Just attribute the good work that's happening to them and make us.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the graybeards, but you are ready. You have tasted the voice of the graybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Be on the board too. It's the next great bit of advice from the FBI, huh? Take it easy with it. Take the time and it was the letting idea that one to the clock. Especially for the agents. The river box are pretty significant portion, even for students and victims of systems.
Do you think we're going to go on such a reservation just to get away?
This location is darkness and love. It'll be having no coming. So looking out calling the streets right now looking for another victim so the city will pay attention.
You're not supposed to play with fire, you know. Papas isn't too friendly with strangers. But you seem alright.
Detective, the story has become about Officer Little. We need to get the attention back on the inside before there's the election. So now the
Whatever you need. Buy this mirror if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
What if we say that one of the buildings could be on something like you can talk to come back and finish the training. And then effectively the previous locations showing that the communities rallied around to not shrink.
And so we need to find
Have you
locations
heard?
that might
There's been a...
determine them up to this point.
It's easy.
The dragon attack.
Oh,
Kind scroll
what
this
happened?
time. What a waste.
Keep your hands to yourself.
She's highly visible, and she's
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Somebody not to be afraid to come back to church.
And what happens if we start dancing Meg?
Keep going. Us? Take the back.
You want me to read this? In front of cameras. My husband's very good.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
You'll have police protection all the time. No. I won't.
I've been doing this a long time, remember?
Please.
While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
I represent Sophia.
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find
Some wine,
Elenwen's
please?
secret files.
Right up.
I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
About this guy like an arsonist. It's the aftermath that matters, not the act.
He's meeting with the Greek police department instead.
Sounds good.
If so,
Be careful.
something to get up for.
Detective.
Yeah.
I need a list of establishments where your officers socialize, bars, restaurants, food halls, everything you've got.
Sure. Okay, let me get back in.
Around guys? Yeah, we're off the block anyway. One more for Liddy, boys. Here's to a great cop. This fast before you, Joe. Yeah, FBI gonna help you do that? Be a profile on the kind of guy we're dealing with? A coward. Stabs a cop in the dog, runs away like a bug. Dogs. No kidding.
Comrades, I have amassed employment records for police hangouts. What do you want me to look for?
White now, 25 to 30.
I'm gonna need more than that. Arsonists typically have a strong relationship with their mothers and their fathers.
Except for single mother households with a history of abuse, bad divorce, or maternal violence.
Manifestations in the sun too, Garcia, like juvenile arrests,
Petty crimes, significant drug grades.
Well, that will do.
What do you know?
Or just another $50.
Where's it right now?
It's across the street.
FBI, with help from Ryan. No, he just
What? Something you're still confused about?
You just find that? I don't owe you money. Got any ale or mead?
What are you guys doing here?
We were done with our ship, so we poured one out for Liddy.
Did you talk to
Until
them
next
about the
time.
murder?
Of course. He said we catch the cop.
Spurs.
Huh? What?
Admiral Apartment.
Something you're still confused about?
Hey, good morning, mid-premises, one on site.
get some meat. Care to have a drink with me, sweet Sigrid?
Drunk again, Embry? Don't let Alvar hear you talking to me that way. He'll stick your head in his forge.
So
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
I need to ask you to stop. That shouting is good. Glad we
Alvar
straightened
and
that
I, we
out.
got a daughter. Little Dorothy. My girl likes to work the forge with her papa.
Papa, you're back. Want to play a game? What do you want to play? Okay, you're it. Leave me alone. Ha, you caught me. You can't catch me. Got you. You can't catch me. You're it.
Tell the press she leaves. She's hanging out for dear life. And the organized candlelight vigil. If you think
You can't catch me. You're it.
tell them to go live. They can't focus on us.
You can't catch me. Oh, you got me. You can't catch me. You're it. You can't catch me.
Get out. Excellent. You do that. How's she doing? We better stabilize, sir. They're coming through. Please clear it out. Can we clear a path, please? Officers are blocked. 5-car escort to the ambulance to the hospital.
As you can see, she is still alive and being rushed to the hospital now.
Please. So she's okay? No, that's not possible.
As mentioned to you now, my husband, Captain Paul Collins, was murdered this past Sunday. The support I have received has been inspiring. Which is why I'm asking everyone to support the latest victim, Julia Vecchia, who is fighting for her life right now at St. Fraser's Hospital.
It's that wife of the soldier that
On behalf of my husband, we are asking you to come together at St. Fraser's to hold a candlelight vigil tonight. Please, help us hold this great victim.
Look at her. Kid's got a lot of heart.
That Valga doing some building, eh? I'll have them hauled over right away. Doing some building, eh? I'll have them hauled over right away. Doing some building, eh? I can't just give away good timber. Doing some building, eh? I'll have them hauled over right away. Doing some building, eh? I'll have them hauled over right away. Doing some building, eh? I'll have them hauled over right away. Doing some building, eh? I'll have them hauled over right away.
When a father gives to his son, both laugh. When a son gives to his father, both cry. Hey, Dad. Well, do you want to know you're here? Well, let's see. Hey, are you hungry? What you get him? Hold on, let's go. We'll be back.
What's his name?
I don't know.
I call him Spicy.
What about that one?
Sugar?
Sugar and spice?
Spicy. It's too scratchy.
Itchy. It's itchy. That's why you're scratching. Amy? 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 Amy?
Barbara, what's going on?
She's just right here. She's not here. Did she come to you guys?
No, where is she?
She was just right here. Amy? Amy?
What do you mean she's gone? Where did she go?
I don't know. Amy?
This is Liz. We're with him. This is the most recent photo of the house.
Amy Lynch, 8 years old, came out of her home from a successful in action. Any witnesses? Ramal Barber was right next to her when she vanished. There must have been hundreds of people there. No one saw anything.
It's a temporary gathering, little to your security. Ray, you and I are going to head to the fence. Since the two of you are each in the scene, we need to look at every local location and take one of the past year's scenes.
Good news is that we're going to leave the second one.
Your odds are we only got 22 hours left. I think so it's time.
Amy mentioned Ashford was last seen at the Winter Festival this morning at 10 o'clock. She told that Amy has blonde hair and green eyes, and too much music and any chance of snow. The pressure is on to find her. Any information about her, please contact Tom.
Excuse me. I'd like to talk to Agent Jerome. Can I help you? Whoever took Amy Lynch took my son too. She lost her son 12 years ago. She comes in every time a child around this age she thinks her son is still. I don't know. She's just.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? You like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
He'll come around. Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Sorry. I've done someone took my son. What do you think you're doing? Not fair. Let her go.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Amy Rose was distracted by a mother and daughter. She's blaming herself.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. But I'm afraid I'm too busy here.
I don't abide fancy clothes.
You think it's a coincidence? Or what?
Don't think you...
A woman looking for the sun. Specific, right? Add to that a target-rich environment.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
If it's the same people, they've been doing this for close to a decade.
Right. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause.
If you need potions,
Dawnstar.
head over to...
Report him.
matters.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. Is that confidence or bravado? We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Herogstad. If you die, then I'll have no... The Ancients built... Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair. Fort Herogstad. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
So that's it?
Good, that's what I want to hear. Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Baldwin. I have a lot of respect for the restorations.
What merits this case?
Skyrim could use more healers.
Organized, meticulously planned
Person, you suggest they intend on
keeping her for what? Right?
keeping the reason she's alive. That's really all you need to focus on.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the ways. There's a little information too today.
Welcome to the winking. Take a look. Remember the winking skeever next time.
I want to call you Alice.
But that's not me.
What is it? I'm not a stranger. I'm your brother. They call me David. Tell me your name. Okay, Amy.
Footsore. If you need a good room, drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
That's why there's hundreds of volunteers and officers going.
Need anything, you just say the word.
They're dragging the rivers and digging up the wood.
Yes?
It's not gonna help them.
Really?
It's the answer.
You're who she picked? Hope she knows what she's doing.
Sarah believes it.
Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Exact bruise used 8 years ago. I can't deny that, can you?
All I'm saying is if you go from a single abduction to multiple...
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Okay, distraction of a lost child. 8-year-old victims taken from public places with little to no security. That's not just the same ruse. That's a signature. And I'm not a mother.
Charlie would be 16 now. We all know the preferential offenders typically dispose of their victims before they reach puberty.
Maybe he serves another purpose.
Amy's mom said the unsuck was slight. It would be easy to keep a teenager under her thumb.
Except that she's had him since he was 8 years old. By now, he's completely submissive to her.
Keeping him could explain why Charlie's body was never found.
Garcia,
Sir.
go back 10 years nationwide. Start with abductions in target-rich environments. Rule out any with bodily recovery, dead or alive.
I know a Sarah now.
We need to check out Amy's abduction site with new eyes. Do what they say, okay? It'll make it easier.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Have you given Malborn the... Good. But the only way... Which means you need to look the part. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor... Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your... Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it just make sure... Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. Please, you first. I insist. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree? I will just rest here a moment. Although it is damnably cold out here, I don't look forward to the trip back down.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself...
Please proceed into the embassy.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwood, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
I'll not argue that. Heard any
yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What is it, Malborn?
Beautiful, right there. Thank you. Planted each and every one of them.
It's the hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service.
I have your permission to uncork the Orinthia Red?
How is any smith
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war. The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
My husband didn't believe me if I fight with you.
Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Yes, what do you need? Here you go, sir. Is there anything else I can get for you? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment. Mm-hmm.
Is my staff seeing to your needs?
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
Excellent.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Yes, what do you... Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I have an announcement.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Ellen Wynn, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlord.
Who comes, Malborn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Good luck.
Did you see those robes
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it.
That's the best you could do!
There's this feeling when they're out of your sight.
I'll see you! Must have scared him off.
You said that she was working.
And you are?
She chooses the victim while they do the riskiest part. They grab the child and manage the getaway.
Don't worry. But first, you were introduced. Please, tell me, what is it, Malborn? The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at...
Why would they take the risk of letting them?
They've had him under control for
Run out of the Alto wine.
Do enjoy yourself.
Uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
You heard any interesting rumors of late?
What can I get for you, sir?
I did see something interesting.
Here you go, sir. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to... You must be... But I... And if you want to do business in Tamriel, if there's anything I can ever do wonderful, is that... Stand back and behold my handiwork.
There's nobody to hunt down the bandits. Travel has become dangerous of late.
Yes? What do you need?
Attention, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have your attention?
What can I get for you, sir? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us. Mm-hmm. Until next time.
I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most...
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow.
This is your son.
Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick!
You know I don't like strange smells in my
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds.
Take me, don't
can't hide from me. Can't hide. Me. Soon, all Nords will be closed to the throne. Both your life and lands are now forfeit.
Someone do something.
Never should have come here.
I need that money. I earned it.
Is someone there?
I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence. Over here. Over here.
This problem, we're going to be knocking on the doors of 2 or 3 families, and all of them have done something bad to a kid. We don't have anyone. Just our profile.
Die! That's all you got!
Must have scared him off. Yes?
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence. Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they?
8 years?
Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for.
Just as I wake up, there's a split second of peace.
He himself.
What was that?
So he has talked.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Everyone talks. Now, I have work to do. Lead me to it if ever you...
If you didn't believe for all those years that your son was still
to see the rest of your family.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it? Shall we lose his bonds and put you in a cell?
Huh?
You can ask him anything you wish and see how he answers.
No, I'll...
Mr. Jenkins, we're with the FBI. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
We're going door to door. You must be our
40th, 50th, door.
do you mind if we come in?
Mr. Hayden, how many children do you have? 5. And where are they now? Mr. Hayden.
I'll wait outside.
Just getting...
And a husband, kids? Yes, I do.
Jumpy, I guess.
It's awfully quiet. Are they out? My wife took it now.
At the Winter Festival?
Winter Festival? In Ashburn? No. But that's a wonderful idea. I'll mention that to my wife. Might be nice for the kids.
They have pony rides.
Oh, great.
No, kids take after your wife?
Some say they do. How can I help you? Well, we were actually hoping that your wife, you know, when she'll be back. She's got the kids out.
You can say I'm not kill her, Mommy. You understand me? Come over here. Clean out your room.
I'll get it back. Later. If you don't mind.
I need to step outside.
You can't hide from me.
Why don't you go ahead and think of it?
Wife and kids?
Yeah, out.
He matches the profile?
Where are you?
It's isolated. You can't see it.
Ha! Found you! Foolish human! Your time is at its end!
We're on our way. Search warrant and dogs. If the kids are anywhere near or in the house, we'll...
Voicemail again. I suppose y'all could come back. I think we both.
But dog, I am your master.
I guess we got you warrant.
And ground penetrating radar. We will find where you buried them.
Would that help the roast? The radar?
Officer. Security camera on the front door.
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already? Silence. You know the rules. Do not speak unless spoken to. Master Rollindale will ask the questions. Let's begin again. No, for pity's sake. Rules. I've already told you everything. No! Start at the beginning, as usual. If you persist in this stubbornness, I'll have... catching my breath. Why wouldn't I tell you again? I don't even know anything. There's an old man. He lives in Riften. Could be this Esbern you're looking for, but I don't know. He's old and seemed kind of crazy. That's all I know. You're in!
There's none of Charlie.
You probably took these pictures.
For what?
Proof.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah. Come on, this way.
I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out. I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Let's get out of here.
Alright, thanks. Take it on the kids. Time to arrest Roger Forcewood.
Who gets the honors? Where is it? Key bathroom?
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Whatever you want. But let's go,
Listen
now.
up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead. Ready.
Move.
I've waited 8 years. What if he doesn't know me? How long have you been doing this, Dr. Ray?
5 years, 7 months, and 19 days.
In your experience, what normally happens?
Slowly. Is someone there?
So you think he's gonna be okay?
I know you did all this. I do. I'm a doctor. I put my faith in facts and statistical probabilities. Today, 8 parents are going to have closure. 3 children are going home with their families because you believed your son was alive. It's as close to a miracle as I've ever seen.
You're dead! Fear the Thalmor! You can't hide from me.
You're the only way back, but we don't know if Stephen's with them.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
Memory is when I went.
Oh.
How old was Stephen? He died. protecting that little girl.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? Yeah. Come on. This way. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Never should have done.
I've been trying to think of something to say, and thank you just doesn't even come close. You don't have to thank us. Yes, I do. Do you know how long it's been since someone believed in me?
Yeah.
We're routed! Fall back!
Let your back.
Soon all North will be thrown to the Thalmor!
What are you doing? I'm on your side. Guess it's all clear now.
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a... Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it. Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Guard might get nervous.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
The geographic profile shows that only one has it, they just don't know it yet. How do you know that? Because he has a comfort zone.
Esbern? He's alive? Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though. You mean aside from wanting to... Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assumed that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Papa, you're home. Want to play a game?
The Emmy's report supports that matching
Aww.
found on all 5 victims.
But not in any database.
Right.
Suspects could even technology and abduction sites.
Or what?
Target rich and offender friendly.
Time of death and time of abduction varies dramatically in each case.
Some live 12 hours, others 24.
What are you doing with them?
So that's not a torture or even machines. What was the matching group?
Skin. That and metal shavings were found on the fingernails of the victims. Tanya only had one nail left. Yeah, looks like whatever she was in, she tried to claw her way out.
Choosing her. Garcia and